Hey everybody, Tanya from Shooting Star SVG here, and today we are going to talk about my passive income bootcamp. So if you haven't already, please feel free to click like and subscribe below, and that way you can get the most up-to-date videos that I do on my YouTube channel. Not all of these I post through the blog, and not all of these I will post in the actual blog post, so you want to make sure you click that subscribe button so you can stay up to date. And today we're just going to go through basically the first step in your journey of passive income, which is choosing your market. I know when I started out, I had a myriad of ideas, and when I didn't focus on one idea for digital design, I found that I was just kind of all over the place. I didn't really have much focus, and I wasn't seeing a lot of revenue as a result from that. So I think that choosing your market as the first step is a very good one, and something that everybody really needs to focus on. I did a lot of brainstorming, and my growth has been exponential over the past year. So now I'm trying to teach other people to do what I do. And I love doing that because seeing people grow and earn money while they sleep is a really cool thing. So the first thing that I want to talk about is figuring out what your market is. And to do that, you really have to decide on something that you love, whether it's, weddings or baby showers or party invitations or whatever it may be. You want to decide what that is, because the last thing that you want to do is get burnt out or bored with what you're doing. And the other thing that you need to consider is what's going to set you apart from everybody else. I will throw a video up on 24 different things that you can sell digitally on Etsy to start giving you guys ideas. But just to give you a little bit of a background about me, I started off with a Cricut. I loved it. I switched over to the Silhouette because I wanted more design freedom. And I really loved creating physical products, but it took a lot of time. And that's when I decided to jump into digital design. As a single mom of 3, it's something that's very relaxing for me at night. And I kind of knew at the jump that I was going to go for SVGs or scalable vector graphics specifically for the Cricut and Silhouette machine. So I don't know. I think my first month I maybe made $20, but it was $20 more than what I had the previous month. So it was something, and it kind of kept me going. And now I'm clearing, well over that. So it's a good feeling. But basically, when you are choosing your market, you really want to focus something that you're passionate about. You don't want to get bored with it. You don't want to sit down and think, oh my gosh, I have to go design like 20 different invitation templates. Like, this sucks. You want to be like amped up, like, yeah, I'm going to go design this stuff. So really choose something that you're passionate about and determine what sets you apart from the rest. For me, I have very simple to use cut files. I don't throw a ton of color in them. I do have some more intricate designs, but for the most part, I keep it pretty simple and bold. And I just, want to make it an easy process for people, because there have been times where I've bought files and they've been very busy and it just drove me crazy. So if you like to plan, you might want to focus on planner sheets and stickers. And if you like scrapbooking, you might want to look at digital paper patterns or clip art. And you can, sell website themes if you're a super nerd and like to design websites. You can do Photoshop presets and brushes if you like to work with Photoshop. Whatever amps you up and doesn't make you bored, that's what you want to go with. Again, I can't stress enough that it's a relaxing thing to me. So once you choose your topic, you want to figure out kind of what you want to design, what your competition looks like, and more importantly, do you have the resources? I often find that people will jump into this without knowing anything about anything. For example, if you've never used a Cricut or Silhouette machine, you probably should not be selling SVG files because you don't know what your end customer is looking for. You don't want to go digitize a bunch of stuff and sell embroidery files if you've never used an embroidery machine. And if you've never done any sort of digital scrapbooking or print and cutting, you probably don't want to do that either. I find a lot of people get frustrated when they think that a file is good quality, they download it, and it's a PNG that's like 1 inch by 1 inch, and they can't use it to print. People get frustrated over a lot of different things. Other things that you can see are just really poor trace quality. So make sure whatever topic you're getting into, you have the resources to provide high quality work. There are a lot of really good free programs out there that you can use, and Silhouette Studio even has a basic edition that you can use to design. You just can't save as an SVG. I'll be straight up with you guys. 90% of my stuff comes out of the business edition of Silhouette Studio, and there is nothing wrong with that at all. If I'm not using that, I'm using Inkscape, which is a free program. The payment for the business edition paid for itself within a month. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The biggest thing is you just want to take what you're doing, choose that thing, and go from there. A lot of people will think, oh, well, I can do digital paper and I can do brushes for Photoshop and I can do SVGs and I'm just going to load my shop up. Nope. You really just want to take one subject and stick to it and go from there. For example, I've been focused on SVGs, and this year in 2020, I'm hyper focused on helping other people grow, but also I am looking into creating digital scrapbooking paper. I'm dabbling around with creating my own clip art to use for that, and I'm also looking into different types of sublimation backgrounds and brushstrokes. So I know that's kind of like 2 or 3 things, but they all kind of go hand in hand together. And like one night I'll create one and another I'll, focus on another one. And I'm slowly starting to add those into my shop. So once you start getting some good growth on one topic and one product, then I would recommend growing from there. Don't try to do multiple things because then you'll just get your head in a flizzy. I don't think that's a word, but we're going to go with it. And, in the next few lessons, I'm going to be talking about time management and things of that nature. So goal setting, that will really help keep you focused as well. I find a lot of people will give up after the first few months just because they're so erratic. And that's just not a good place to be. That's why I put right there at the bottom, don't give up, because a lot of people think that they can throw 4 or 5 files up in their shop and then, that's it. They're going to make $1 million and life is good, right? So expand as you grow your shop and your brand and don't give up, okay? So I'm just going to recap very quickly. Seek inspiration wherever you go. I have a notebook and I'm constantly writing things down or taking pictures of things and sliding them into a folder in my phone. I'm always learning about SVGs and other file formats that I'm working with by purchasing them or going and looking at others online, talking to people who've been doing this for ages. And it's really helped me grow. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. Stick to one product and grow. Expand after that growth, okay? If you don't do that, you're going to lose focus and you will give up. And lastly, do something that you are not going to get bored with. If you hate weddings, you don't want to do wedding signs and invitations, okay? Just don't do that because you think it's going to make money. You want to do something you're excited about doing, okay? And that's like one of the biggest things that I can't stress enough to people. So again, look for the clip on 24 different digital items that you can sell via Etsy or other online platforms. And let me know if you need some help or have any questions. I'm more than happy to brainstorm with you. And again, please click like and subscribe below I can't speak tonight. If you like this video and you're looking forward to more, I'm going to have a 10 video series on this passive income bootcamp, and this is just one of 10. So look for that. I hope everybody has a great night, and we'll be talking soon.